Hello and welcome to the Mustang Report. I'm Anthony Martinez.
I'm Vance Daniels.
Well, welcome back.
On Friday, October 11th, the first grading period ends, so make sure you get your grades right. Voter registration. Will you be 18 years old by November 5th? Do you want to vote for our next president? Then you need to register to vote. Pick up a voter registration application from Miss Murphy in room 253. It's super easy to apply. Just ask her.
Your Sachse yearbook is $75 until the 15th of November. Wednesday, October 23rd is PSAT testing for 9th and 10th and 11th.
Now on to Evie with Mech and Tech.
Okay. Hello, Mustangs. Welcome back to Mech and Tech. Last week, I talked about the feasibility of exactly one spacecraft. And at the beginning of this month, I thought, man, I'm going to do that for all 3 weeks of this month. And I've decided that no, I will not. So now I'm talking about the Fermi paradox. Fermi paradox. And because that's the only way my next segment makes any kind of feasible sense whatsoever. So what is the Fermi paradox? The Fermi paradox states that it is improbable, if not impossible, that we are alone in the universe, and finds it extremely unlikely that we are. It's a paradox because we should have found something by now, but we really haven't. Well, there was like one maybe possible sort of, but it didn't really go through. So off of the Fermi paradox stems two grand theories as to why we haven't found anything. One is the Great Filter. The Great Filter has two versions of itself. One of them states that life is nearly impossible to evolve. And if that's the case, then we've already evolved. We're life. And therefore, that filter we have cleared. And we're good to go for infinite expansion. There's also the Great After Filter, which states that past a certain point, no form of intelligent life can go further. They just simply can't do it. Like, something makes it impossible. And if that's the case, we're cooked. I can't believe I said that. I'm already cringing. I'm going to leave that in the episode, though. The research paper, 6 Hours to Eternity, is the sharpening of the Fermi paradox. Because it states, with evidence to back it up, that within an even moderately grabby civilization, which we are slightly more than moderately grabby, don't worry, we're grabby, could conquer the entire known universe in 1.2 million years. Which sounds like a lot of time, but it's really not. And I'm going to go more in depth on that next week. And, yeah, see you next week, Mustangs.
Take one. Let's get on with me with Movie Spot. Hello and welcome to Movie Spot. I am your host, Anthony Martinez, and today we're going to be talking about Godzilla x Kong. This movie, of course, following the two titans, Godzilla and King Kong. Now, this movie does primarily focus on King Kong, trying to find his place in the Hollow Earth. But we also get to see Godzilla take out some pretty big monsters. Now, of course, we get to see supercharged Godzilla. We get to see a new type of more corrupt king type of monkey trying to go against King Kong. And, of course, we get to see another agent being of Godzilla's family. Now, the crazy part about this movie is that we get to see a team up between Godzilla and King Kong, but we still have that sentimental value of Kong trying to still find himself from the past 3 movies he was in. But overall, we get to see our guy. We get to see Dan Stevens in this movie, if you don't know who he's from. He is one of the main protagonists in Abigail, one of my favorite movies. And he plays a really cool character. Now, he plays like this veterinarian back to kind of, compensate for King Kong, where now it focuses a little bit more primarily of her using her powers to bring back the Mothra. Now, overall, I love this movie. It's a solid 8 out of 10. I don't really get to see the kind of hate that it had a little bit on it, but overall, the final battle was great. The movie was great. I loved King Kong's character development in this movie. But I've been Anthony Martinez, and I'll see you again on the Movie Spot.
Howdy, Mustangs. Welcome to the first episode of Anime of the Week with myself, the dude, and
Hi, I'm David.
today, Anime of the Week, we're going to start off with the most popular, most worldwide known anime, Dragon Ball. To start off, we're going to start with the creator of this legendary anime, Akira Toriyama. Many of you, anime nerds, weebs, people in general, have heard of Goku. David, you've probably heard of Goku.
The most, yes. I know what Goku is. I know what Vegeta is, Beerus, and Frieza. I don't like Frieza. Frieza's a spoiled brat.
Goku is our main protagonist of the Dragon Ball franchise. Talked about Vegeta, the second main protagonist, Frieza, the main antagonist, and Beerus, and so on and so forth. But yeah, if you don't know much about Goku, Goku is a strong, kind-hearted person who is very dense, but he loves to fight. Yes. Like, will leave his family for years on end just to train a small boy. Besides the main character, we're here to talk about the anime in general. And what we do here in Anime of the Week is we rate an anime, either 1 out of whatever we choose for the rating. As of today's episode, it will be 1 out of 7, like the Dragon Balls. And for me, starting off, Dragon Ball would be a 7 out of 7 Dragon Balls because, one, it is my childhood and I still watch it and love it today. I am currently reading the mangas and it's just been a big part of my life. And without Dragon Ball, I feel like I would not be the same person I am today. Dragon Ball is a 7 out of 7. Top G, S ranked tier. One Punch Man cannot beat Goku, don't even try.
But I give it a 7 out of 7 because, like he said, it is a good show.
Wow, Cole with the word of the week.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Word of the Week. I am Cole, as always. Today, our word is going to be flinders. It is a noun which originated in 16th century England. The definition of this word is small fragments or splinters. An example of this word could be the glass slipped from my hand and shattered everywhere, causing flinders. Thank you for joining me for Word of the Week, and I'll see you next time.
Howdy Mustangs, I'm David. I'm filling in for Gambit today. On Saturday, the low will be 63 and the high will be 90. Sunday, the low will be 65, the high will be 89. Monday, the low will be 62 and the high will be 87. Tuesday, the low will be 58 and the high will be 81. Wednesday, the low will be 58 and the high will be 78. The next week is sunny.
Now on to my segment with This Week in History. Hey Mustangs, I'm Vance Daniels, and welcome back to This Week in History. On October 7th, 1949, the German Democratic Republic came into existence in East Germany, dominated by the Soviet Russia. It lasted until German reunification in 1990. On October 8th, 1918, during World War I in the Argonne Forest in France, U.S. Sergeant Alvin York single-handedly took out a German machine gun battalion, killing over a dozen and capturing 132. He was later awarded the Medal of Honor and the French Croix de Guerre. On October 10th, 1954, Ho Chi Minh entered Hanoi, Vietnam, after the withdrawal of French troops. On October 11th, 1521, King Henry VIII of England was given the title Defender of the Faith by Pope Leo X, following the publication of the King's Book against Martin Luther. On October 11th, 1939, Albert Einstein warned President Franklin D. Roosevelt that his theories could lead to the Nazi Germany's development of the atomic bomb. On October 12, 1960, during a debate over colonism in the United Nations, Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev took off his shoe and pounded it on his desk repeatedly. Alright, Mustangs, that's it for This Week in History. I'm Vance Daniels, and I'll see you next week.
All right, Vance, pose. Well, let's go on with Elena with pictures.
Seniors, if you haven't taken your senior portrait yet, you need to do so by October 19th if you wish to appear in the yearbook. Dresses and drapes are provided, so you just need to show up and make an appointment by calling the number above on the screen. It'll only take around 10 to 15 minutes, and if you want to be featured in the yearbook, then you must do this. So go do this now, seniors, if you haven't.
Now on to Haley with choir and band.
Surf's Up Mustangs, the Sachse Choir Dinner Show is November 2nd at 6 p.m. in the Sachse High School cafeteria. Tickets are $10, and it's a bring your own dinner kind of show where you'll have performances from all different Sachse High School students. And yeah, it'll be an amazing time, so make sure to get your tickets now on the choir website.
Let's get on with Amy with science.
Hey Mustangs, it's Amy here, and today I will be doing your science report. So you learned about grammar and language, but when it comes to writing emails or cover letters, things get a little bit tricky. Let's dive into the world of active versus passive voice, because trust me, you want to keep your sentences as lively as a cat chasing a laser pointer. In simpler terms, active voice is when the subject does the action. For example, I want a cup of coffee. Short, sweet, and clear. Now flip it to the passive. A cup of coffee is wanted by me. Yikes. That sounds like a robot trying to be poetic. Passive voice makes sentences longer, clunky, and frankly, a snooze fest. Teachers always warned us about passive voice because it tends to weaken our writing. The more direct you are, the easier it is for people to understand your point. Most professionals prefer the active voice, unless you're an author trying to sound mysterious, like, I saw a bright world. I could not go back to a time when I did not know such a thing existed. Sometimes, though, passive voice sneaks into scientific or historical writing where the focus is on the action itself. Ready to banish passive voice from your writing? Watch out for forms of to be, like, is, and are. Those often signal passive voice. Identify who's doing the action and make them the star of the show. Before long, you'll become a pro at spotting passive voice in the wild. Happy active writing!
What's up, Mustangs? I'm Dylan Case.
I'm Dejon Thompson.
And welcome back to the coach's office.
These are your weekly announcements for sports. Football, dress-up day, Friday, October 11th. Wear your camo. Volleyball, Friday, October 11th versus North Garland. Varsity at 5:30 p.m., 9th and JV at 6:30 p.m. Away games. Varsity football, Friday, October 11th versus North Garland, 7 p.m. at Williams Stadium.
There's a volleyball game Tuesday on October 15th versus Garland. 9th and JV at 5:30 p.m., varsity at 6:30 p.m. They're away games. Cross-country meet, varsity Region 2 meet, Monday, October 21st, Lynn Creek Park. There's another volleyball game Tuesday, October 22nd versus Wiley. 9th and JV at 5:30 p.m., varsity at 6:30 p.m. They're away games.
Swim and dive, Wednesday, October 23rd versus South Garland, Naaman Forest, Garland, and Rowlett, 6 p.m. at GISD in Auditorium. Freshman football, Thursday, October 24th. White team versus Wiley East, 7 p.m. at Wiley East Stadium. Blue team versus South Oak Cliff. JV football, Thursday, October 24th. White team versus Salina, 5 p.m. at Bobcat Stadium. Blue team versus South Garland, 7 p.m. at Mustang Stadium. Our Sachse Mustangs had a tough fight against the Wiley East Raiders, 19-17.
And now, top 5 plays from that game.
Go big or go home. Go big or go home. Get your game face on. I need a seat on that throne. Go. Leave it all on the floor. If there's a knock on the door, don't leave us in, we the boys. Let's go. You know the motto. Full throttle from the get-go. Ice in my veins at gelato. Raising the rest of the God knows. Go big or go home. Pulling up block Tahoe. Make the rules not follow. Boys smooth like Harlow. I want a ball, and I need you to be running across. Set me a screen and I'm coming off. I'm shooting for net. It's nothing but bottom. Came for the culture, came for the show. They know we go big or go home. We ain't never let them down on the road.
Welcome to Plays of the Week. Number 5. Number 4. Number 3. Number 2. And now, number 1. There you have it, folks. I'm Dejan Thompson.
And I'm Dylan Case.
And this was The Coach's Office.
I think I hear
Boom bap, check me out as I dance tonight. Mic drop, cause I know I'ma blow your mind. High heels, clicking, beat dropping, yeah, you know my name. Diamond stripping, heart skipping, yeah, this ain't just a game. Feel the rhythm in your soul now. Fall on your knees, I watch you bow down. Girl, I know you see, your shade is a whisper compared to my symphony. To tell you honestly, I'm so bad to stay back, bring it on. You know I'm bad, bad. We the queens, slay the scenes, rule the galaxy.
Oh, so can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed in the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching Mustang Report this week. I'm Vance Daniels.
I'm Anthony Martinez.
We'll see you next week.